everybody? It's Mouthy Motivational Monday, and I'm realizing that this segment is probably going to be the easiest one to do because there are quotes everywhere. And this one is no different. This one actually led to finding other quotes that I'm probably going to do a series on. So basically, I found a quote, researched the person that said it, and upon researching the person that said it, I found another person connected to them. That connected person has a bunch of quotes that I'm probably going to do a series on. So there's that. But yeah, this was no just random quote that I found. I specifically wanted to look for quotes based on humility and being humble. The reason being is that last night I watched the Patriots versus Kansas City game, and I'm a Patriots fan through and through. Now, I've gotten a lot of shit for that because I've been a Patriots fan since probably the early 2000s when I started watching football. All of my friends think I'm absolutely crazy because, as I've said, several times, I grew up in upstate New York, and people think that I'm crazy not to support a New York team. But that's a story for another video. But anyway, yeah, I get shit for being a New England Patriots fan. So I was watching the game last night, and I have a friend of mine who is a Dallas Cowboys fan. It took everything in my being, and not in a mean way, but, we usually bust each other's ass. But it took everything in my being not to call her and be like, ha 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 ha, my Patriots are going to the Super Bowl. So yeah, I mean, in a joking manner, it took everything not to call her because I knew that she'd probably drive up here and, disassemble my wheelchair. But in any case, that drove me this morning to look for quotes based on humility and being humble. And there's a quote that I found it by an individual named Thomas Merton. And it says, "Pride makes us artificial, and humility makes us real." Now, in my opinion, when it comes to pride, you can have pride in something, but let that be, internal. Don't express pride, because pride being expressed often comes off as being extremely arrogant and braggadocious. Be humble. And if something happens to you that is meant for you to take pride in, absolutely take pride in it. If you accomplish something big, take pride in it. But don't talk about your conquests and the things that you accomplish in a manner that would be off-putting to others. That's basically what I think this quote is saying, is to practice humility and be as human as possible when it comes to appreciating the things in your life while not making somebody else feel bad about the things that they don't have. Because if you are able to focus on the things that you have and not make somebody feel bad for the things they don't have, chances are they will be more apt to focus on the things that they have. And I just think that that is a lot healthier. For me personally, I don't have a lot of things, like physical, tangible, material things. I have some that I hold very dearly and that I value very much, but they are sentimental, and if they are things that are tied to memories, I don't necessarily think I need the physical material possession to have that memory. Now, as I get older, I may. Who knows? But what I thought was great last night when I was watching the football game was how humble and how much humility Robert Kraft, Bill Belichick, and Tom Brady all had when they were being interviewed. They were very soft-spoken. They were very proud of their accomplishment, but they were very soft-spoken, and they used vocabulary that was very mature and came off as very humble. And, I'm anxious to see, how they can perform in the Super Bowl. Very anxious. But the first thing I said to somebody that I was speaking to after the game was that I completely expect the Brady haters and the Patriot haters, the bandwagon, to start. I haven't seen it yet, or at least it hasn't come my way onto any of my social media via my friends that dislike the Patriots. But I think that's another kind of branch of humility, is not being hostile toward somebody just because, say, your team doesn't win something. It's not, mature to be aggressive toward the team that won. Because at the end of the day, especially when it comes to professional sports, as they say, you really don't have a dog in that fight. And if you do, it's usually a monetary bet, and as far as I know, that's illegal. But I don't know. I just think that we could all stand to practice a little bit of humility and be a lot more humble. And I think if we focus on the things that we have instead of the things that others have that we want, I think we would be a lot healthier. I'm looking forward to Super Bowl Sunday, as I said. I don't know, the events surrounding how I'm going to be watching it yet. I may do a vlog based on Super Bowl Sunday, so that might be an extra one. But yeah, what is your take on this? I'll say it again. Pride makes us artificial. Humility makes us real. And it's by an individual named Thomas Merton. let me know if you know anything about him, and let me know what you think of the quote. I will see you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.